I've made it to camp in the Ouachita National Forest. Set up the rooftop tent. I've already had lunch. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Got a little bit of a fire going just to generate some smoke. The gnats were kind of bad when I pulled up and was setting up. Already got my bed made up in the rooftop tent. Everything is ready for dinner at 4:30, 5 o'clock this afternoon. I have about 4 hours of just hanging out. Not going to do much today, but just kind of hang. Main thing was on this weekend just to come over and do a first run on this, see if there's anything that I'm going to want to change. We'll do a couple more trips like this, just quick trips before we set out for Colorado in June. But I'm going to do a quick walk around of the setup here. It's kind of pretty simple setup today. It's just kind of minimalistic, didn't really bring much, but I'll give you guys a walk around. We'll talk about the Gladiator as well. So what I've got here is the ammo slide in my alley cab here with the front runner boxes. I've got one sitting there, one over here on the table. That's my recovery gear in that black camo bag there. But that slide up front really is convenient. It's enough room to double stack, so I could actually get 4 boxes up there. Today I'm just using the one. I believe that box there is empty. I've got my trash picker upper right back there at the front of the cab. Got my Amazon special light here over the tailgate for when I go to camp, cook at camp later tonight. Rough country cheapo fridge that I used to run in my Silverado. It's more than paid for itself for the amount of use that I've gotten out of it. So Amazon case that I've got my butane stove in, ready for dinner tonight. Got my 7-gallon water jug with my Amazon special battery operated water pump there. My other front runner case, it's got all my cooking gear in it. My Cydio crate that's got my dry goods there. These are new. They may be a little bit dirty. I ordered these a couple of weeks ago from Darchi. Bamboo set of dinnerware, 2 plates, 2 bowls, 2 cups, and 2 sets of flatware made out of bamboo. And it's pretty cool. It's about 45 bucks for the set. May end up buying a second set, so we'd have a placing for 4. Play set, whatever, for 4. And come around this way. Red Wolf Trash Crew garbage bag. A little bit of trash around the fire ring when I got here. Relatively, this site's been it's pretty clean. Didn't have a lot of trash or some broken glass over there near my chair that I need to get picked up. But on this side, I've got that hanging off my fire extinguisher mount. Traction boards, I think those came on the Alley cab from the previous owner. I'm not sure. They're not Max Tracks. They may be an Amazon brand. I'm not sure. They've never been off the top since I've owned it. Got my Campco leveling blocks. The site's pretty level, but the Gladiator's already kind of nose down rake because of the overload springs in the rear, so it needed to be brought up just a hair. These sweet decals from Pixel Decals, they always do a good job. They did the hood decals on the Wrangler. Don't look at this, no winch. Winch is coming soon. But speaking of the lift, this is an AEV Conversions 3.5-inch lift with the overload springs, whatever, in the rear. Some 2021 Rubicon wheels. because this being an Overland edition came with the 18-inch wheels, and already had these, or two of these KM3s in my garage for the trailer build. So I went and purchased two more and saved a lot of money than trying to buy four to fit the 18-inch wheels that I don't particularly care for. So Rubicon wheels off 2021 Rubicon Gladiator. Like the Ghost Topo. I'm running a Midland 575 GMRS. Free Spirit Recreation tent. Pretty big. The footprint, since it doesn't fold out, the footprint is what it is all the time, and it was a parachute going down the interstate today. It was, my mileage is like 13.8, I think, just over 13.5 miles a gallon, and I only ran 65 to 70. Got a 488 re-gear done, and it performs wonderfully over the stock 373s. I'm actually able to see all 8 gears going down the interstate without a lot of trouble. Up top up there, I've already put my air mattress. I had a full-size air mattress for one of my ground tents, and it fits in there perfectly. So looking forward to seeing how well that sleeps tonight. Like I said, it's a little bit windy, but pretty quiet. I've only seen a couple of cars come by. Of course, there's my Darchie chair and my shovel, dual purpose shovel, by the way. Use your imagination for that. Just got a smoldering fire going. Really not too worried about getting a fire going too much here till a little bit later. This is basically just to knock down the bugs. The gnats were pretty bad. And I'm not sure what can be seen in the inside here. Of course, Blue Ridge Overland gear, Molly panels for the seat backs, triple run pouches. I've got little bags, little pouches here for my two-way little handheld GMRS. My tire repair kit is on this headrest. Fire starter kit is on that headrest. First aid kit. I've got my little small Jackery with me today, and of course 100% goose gear seat delete. Mostly tools on this side, and my ARB dual air compressor is on the other side. I still have the little pouches and cubbies in the back here, come in handy. There's my hammock, may pull that out a little bit later, and Blue Ridge Overland gear attic here for the back seat. I usually have my pillow and rain poncho and blankets and that kind of stuff up there. It's a lot of good storage with that. 67 design set up on the dash for my iPad, mic holder for my GMRS, phone, cradle, and then my Garmin Mini over there. Another phone, cradle here with the ball mount on the A-pillar handle. That's about it. Got my drone over there. I may throw that up here if the wind dies down a little bit. If not, I'll get some shots in the morning. It's time for me to throw it over to Paula and Red down somewhere in Louisiana. They're doing their maiden voyage with the Country Squire this weekend. I'll let you tell the folks about your rig. I think it's 34 or 35 feet. They've taken it out today or this weekend for the first time. They spent the night in it last night.
What are we doing this morning?
We're getting ready to make cinnamon rolls in our oven. Our oven.
Which is lit. We had the pilot light lit.
Yes, we put the light on and we're getting ready to let it warm up.
Cinnamon.
Like you do an oven.
You know, like a regular oven.
You know, like a regular oven. So.
What are you doing this morning, Kevin?
What are you eating for breakfast?
Y'all have done a good job on the RV. Look forward to, I'm not sure that we could camp necessarily in the same places anymore. I'd have to go to a campground, or we'd have to find some really wide forest roads for you to go down. I've enjoyed watching Paula and Red gut it and do the improvements, painting and updating the inside. So I appreciate them contributing to the video. We had talked about doing this as kind of a split production. A little bit of hog fat there. Smelling good, smelling good. A little bit of some little small lamb chops here.
It's a camping tradition. Ribeyes from Costco.
It is a camping tradition.
It really is our camping tradition. It seems like every time we go camping, we have these. What's for dinner with you, Kevin?
So what I've got here, a little bit of roasted carrots, cheddar bacon mashed potatoes from Fresh Market. Stopped by their deli yesterday, picked up this, and just reheating it in the lamb chop grease. I'll put a dome on it here in a minute. Heat it up. And devour it. last bits of garbage. I want to thank Austin Red Wolf Trash Crew. Had a good time with you over in North Georgia on your trail cleanup. Hope to talk to you soon. Thanks for the bag. Let's roll.